Well, welcome back to Drinking Texas. Glad you're here. We're down here in scenic Alvin, Texas, birthplace of Nolan Ryan, drinking a little Texas. And we're drinking a little Texas that was from the 39th annual Lucky Dogs Frisbee Golf Invitational.
And we also have a confession to make. We've already been drinking a little. So, this was an award that was provided by Kevin Durrant, the great American Kevin Durrant. Not the basketball player, but the...
He's shorter.
Yeah, much shorter and much wider too, by the way.
Wider, true.
And he supplied prizes for the Frisbee Golf Tournament, which, by the way, is the longest running invitational Frisbee Golf Tournament in the world as far as we know.
The Joseph P. Frisbee Memorial Fall Invitational.
Yep. Started at Lucky Dogs 39 years ago.
Exactly.
Anyway, so he provided several bottles of whiskey as prizes. This one was won by me for winning the senior division. And oh yeah, there was only 2 seniors in the tournament. That would be me and this guy. And his hip just wouldn't make the back 9. So
had to buy a new one.
Yep. So after 9 holes, I knew what I had in my pocket.
He had to finish.
Yeah. So anyway,
thank you, Kevin.
Yep, indeed. And as you can see, this has been hit a bit, but it is a Whitmeyers Texas single barrel cast strength straight bourbon whiskey, 750 milliliter. It's about $58 at the Total Wine,
which is on your cheapest side. So where's it from?
In Houston. It's right here, you know, in the Houston area. So, and that's all it says. I don't know exactly.
Well, you can see we could just barely stand it. It came in extremely handy when we rolled into Brazoria County really late last night.
Yep, we didn't hit the hotel room till about 2 o'clock in the morning, and so
and we walked up the first set of stairs and just had to sit on the landing and drink a little while to get enough breath to walk up the second set of stairs.
Yep. But the fact is, it's a pretty good whiskey.
Yep.
You know, it says straight bourbon whiskey. You know, I'm still a little confused about what all that makes, but yeah, all bourbon. I know is that we have been drinking it over the rocks with nothing on it, letting the ice melt a little bit to kind of open it up. But it is very fine, very smooth stuff. Again, on the higher side of the bourbons, you know, but. You know, it'd be a nice bottle to have for sipping. You know, it's wouldn't be mixing it with Coke, but we'll have a little more.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more ice. I've tried this neat, as smooth as it can be. It's lovely. There's no problem. What I don't know, and maybe one of our listeners will append a note for us on our Drinking Texas page, but. I thought bourbon could only be made in the bourbon world over there, and that everything else, is it just any aged spirit?
Well, no, I think it has to do with it being aged into the wine barrels, from the wine barrels. So,
okay.
But, you know, that just shows you how little we really know about all that. But I also was watching a program about you know, the fact that it's the limestone water that they use. Well, isn't that just great? Who's ringing the phone? Whose phone is ringing?
I think that's my alarm from...
Oh, did you say... Oh, is that what time we were supposed to get up this morning? It is! What in the wide world? I wondered why it didn't go off this morning.
I just snoozed it.
Yeah, well, you're also probably out of frame, so that's okay.
I still just snoozed it.
So it'll be going off in a minute, but we plan on wrapping this up right now. So anyway, if you have a need to have some bourbon whiskey as sipping stuff, sitting around your house, maybe in a little nice decanter, you know, crystal decanter.
Actually, that's a very nice host gift. And Kevin was very kind to spend that kind of money on a couple of old drunks like us.
Yes, he was. And this wasn't the oldie bottle that he bought. He also bought a bottle for the, what?
Champion?
Champion, and the closest to the pin on hole number...
9, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was 9.
But I tell you what, since he was the oldest player. He got first choice, and he of course went for the most expensive stuff. So good call. Good call. I've enjoyed your win.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, that's it for the Whitmeyers Texas Single Barrel Cask Strength Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Cheers.
We like it.
Down the road.